the Minerva did I think it was Minerva that did like um, a seminar, and they were talking about that, you need to ask who is coming back. And that was like a big aha for us. We're like, oh shoot, yeah. So that's a big thing. And we've had a couple people that, this has changed a lot of people's lives. Again, nobody's on the same path. Like this is, might be career changing for people, life changing, like, and
Yeah,
you just don't know. So you do have to ask, like, before you plan out a schedule and have these like really, because these are going to be really complicated, mask wearing situations that we're going to be planning out. Who wants to come back? Who's comfortable working with a mask on? Who's comfortable, as far as I can tell now, so far it's gloves for you, mask for you. I sent you a changeable, like smock,
yeah,
uh, no reusing capes, a neck guard, take people's temperatures when they get there. We're going to have a plexi screen in front of our front desk. No waiting area. We're going to like actually move our waiting area out, so it's not even an option. No walk-in appointments, call in only. So it's a different, I'm opening a different salon.
yeah. It's completely different operating
Yeah.
model. And so, yeah, thinking ahead to like reopening.
Yeah.
So, how are you thinking about like, so heroin, I think is, I don't think you're open every day of the week, right? Like, what are
We
you
are
thinking
7 days a
about
week, New
now?
York to LA.
Are you, oh, you are, okay.
We are.
Are you thinking like every other station and split shifts, or like, how are you?
Yeah. No, so far, we had a management call yesterday for hours, and we're like, okay, this call is just to put it all out there.
Yeah,
So over the next couple weeks, we're going to have a couple calls a week and kind of really solidify a plan. We don't want to overdo it until we know the actual rules either. So we're, right now ordering sanitary supplies. I secured masks a month ago so that we could be prepared because we didn't know when we were going to open. So yeah, just making sure we get everything shipped on time so that
yeah,
our staff, the staff that does want to return, feels safe and supported, and then that clients feel taken care of. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave any. I just want to do as much due diligence as we can. Um,
yeah.
yeah, and like I got what was it? Barbicide certified today. That was pretty cool. It's like an
What
online
goes
course.
into,
It was
because
10
that's
minutes. Oh,
liquid
yeah.
for
So it's like a barbicide certification
everybody that
online.
is tuned in. Blue, like,
Yeah. So that's cool. There's a bunch of cool resources like that. So and one of our staff sent that to me, sent it to the team and was like, everybody should do this. And it's like, yeah, why not? So we'll do that, I think, and we'll hang we're Barbicide certified, just doing the things we can. Again, like we have control over nothing. So following the steps, doing what we can, but then also trying to, yeah, it's that fine balance. I also don't want to open and like feel fearful. So I don't that part I'm trying to think of like how can we do some counteraction, like bring some joy into the space, you know?
yeah, yeah. We're in the same boat where we've been kind of racking our brain and doing a bunch of outreach to figure out how we think that our salons are going to reopen and what are there any additional features or products
Yeah.
that they need. And we were even thinking like are there is on location appointments, like going to people's homes and doing hair, like is that going to be more of a thing? We're thinking, do we ask questions during the booking process of like, have you been exposed to anybody in the past
Yeah.
14 weeks? Like,
Yeah, that
are
would be
you
really
temperature, like
helpful
kind of
because
qualifying questions? And I mean, it's kind of all over the board.
I think if Boulevard could do that, that would help because you know how my girls get down with their Google Docs because we've already been putting a Google Doc together for our clients to fill out. Um, Also a waiver that for both clients and stylists that it's like, hey, I agree to this. that just that has that kind of like formality that it's like, listen, we agree we're going to all behave, and I'm entering at my own risk.
Yeah. Right.
Elvira, yes, I have ideas. Simple last text for clients with new requirements.
Love that.
Yeah, that would be really helpful. Just one less process for us to have to do. I will say with Boulevard, that was a thing right away. We're like, because we're not going to take cash for probably a couple months, that we can
Right.
get every appointment prepaid. We're also going to do that they will get charged half their appointment for any cancellations, because
Yeah.
the appointments are going to be so scarce that we want to make sure that every minute counts for our stylists, and they can't afford to have no shows.
And do you think you'll do processing time and double booking, or are you?
No double booking. There's just no way. Yeah, I don't think so. Because that's the other part too. I got to give somewhat of an even spread to my whole team as well. So like my heavily booked stylists, I think it's the thing that it's like, how are they going to not do cross contamination? How are they? Because you're touching client to client. Like, I think that we would run into issues like that. Oh, his internet. Give us a second. Does anybody have any questions? Not that I know anything. I'm literally just in the same boat as everyone is just reading what we can. Yeah, Margie, same thing. Especially if there's a limit to the amount of people in the building. I don't know. I don't see how double booking could fit in. I think it would be more problematic, especially as we are first open. How did me and Matt meet? Matt used to get his hair done at Heroin and was like, why don't you have an online booking software? And I was like, what's that called? What did I say? Uh, because there was nothing out there that could like effectively do our complicated booking system, how we double book and all the different pricing, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he made Boulevard and then came back and was like, what about this? Um, will we be doing blow dries? I don't know. That's a really good question. I haven't thought about that. What do you think? Will you guys be doing blow dries? Yeah, that adds a big, oh, that feels so weird not to do a blow dry, but yeah, that would add so much time. Yeah, great question. Um, that's something I'll have to lean into my team and see how they feel about that. Yeah, and I can totally see why you wouldn't as well. Like, obviously, it's not going to always be like this. I think we'll do them on Sunday and Monday. Okay. Just color touch-ups, wash and leave wet. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes the most sense. That would be, and then let me ask you guys this. Do you think everybody's going to be that busy? Like, I know it feels like we're going to be. Maybe not doing blow dries in the beginning for root touch-ups. Yeah. Do I think at home? On the fence about home stuff. I think it's a lot harder to stay sanitary at home. If that's our biggest concern is being in a sanitary area. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's why you've never done this before. You just knew.
I feel like you're jinxing me. Like the technology is messing with me.
The Instagram's like, what are you even doing on here? You're never here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
more active on Instagram. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's rejecting your efforts.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hi guys, we're back for real
We're
this
back.
time.
We're back.
Hi Patrice. All right, where were we? Okay, so you said coming in with wet, asking your client to come in with wet hair is fine.
Wet hair. I think so. I think
Okay,
out of an abundance of safety, I think that's
I know.
totally fine.
Hi, Robert. Yeah, I mean, again, this is something I'm going to lean into the team. I'm not going to
Yeah.
make any assumptions and ask what they're
Right.
comfortable with. Um, yeah, man. But I think, it goes to show you, like, definitely put your thinking caps on
Yeah.
at this time, and kind of practical, sanitary, like put all those things first and
Yeah.
make decisions in that way.
Do you think that there would, like, in terms of the services that you offer, like, would you ever modify and say, like, hey, we're not going to do like color corrections or like kind of like our, gray coverage only, or would you do balayages or like any
Yeah,
change to your service menu?
we're gonna do what our clients want,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, that's the thing. I'm the most excited is to get back and make them feel great,
Yeah.
you know? And for my stylists, like, I have some stylists, all they do is balayage. Uh, some of my stylists, uh, all they do is color corrections, So I feel
Right.
like that would be limiting them. And it
Yeah.
depends. Then you have other salons. My salon too. We have like one of the most eclectic clientele
Right.
workforces. So, but there's other salons where they have like, you know, every 3 week gray coverage clients. So then that might make more sense. So again,
Yeah.
gosh, I think as a salon owner, this is the perfect time to really dig in with your team. We've used Slack as a communication tool with our team. It's been really
Mm.
helpful. A quick, easy way for everybody to communicate
Yeah.
and share documents and all that kind of stuff. That's been a super helpful tool for us.
And you also use like MailChimp when communicating to your clients?
Yeah, yeah. And this whole time, we've made sure to do like uh, weekly, like twice a week deals. Lauren at our salon, she's been putting that out and blasting those out just so that we're like staying connected with our
Yeah.
clients, that we're not just gone for 2 months